Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So we had SPY pull back today with a big gap down, but the bulls did buy the dip towards the end of the day. We saw some bullish action, giving us a lower wick. At this point, it is absolutely healthy consolidation. It's happening a little bit faster because we saw the gap down open, but in terms of, where we could pull back and still maintain a really strong daily chart, I'd say anything above this 50-day and middle Bollinger Band in the 267s keeps the bulls in full control. So we can absolutely pull back further and not have any major concerns of this daily trend. The weekly time frame is back testing the middle Bollinger Band. The goal for the bulls, ideally to look their strongest, would be to hold over that middle Bollinger Band of 270.11 by the end of this week. What I'm watching for is the 4-hour time frame. This consolidation at this point is healthy. The bulls are going to try and bounce. If the bears can see a lower high and a lower low, that's step number one to taking over. And then after that, we have to see the same thing on the daily time frame with a lower high and a lower low for the bears to prove themselves. The bulls proved themselves last week. This run that we saw was the strongest bull move in SPY in 2.5 months. Since the February dump bounce recovery, this was the most significant move for the SPY bulls. So the pullback from that, again, to anticipate that we're not going to pull back like this is not the right scenario, in my opinion, just in terms of the amount of strength that we saw. SPY's 4-hour RSI got to the highest point that it has been since the all-time high. So definitely needed to cool those off. Like I said, it just happened a bit quicker as the hourly RSI did drop quickly to oversold. So tomorrow's going to give us a lot more information in terms of, do we see increased bear volume on the daily? Do we see a 4-hour lower high and lower low? And things of that nature, and we'll be watching to see, can the bulls maintain the daily trend with all the strength that they have been over the past couple of weeks. IWM, very bullish. This is a potential bull flag on the daily time frame. We didn't even confirm the bearish reversal candlestick. We have seen 2, 4, 6, a lot of green and 1 red day in the past couple of weeks. So our new support on the daily is 158.17. Same thing with the lower high and lower low needed on the 4-hour time frame for IWM. The weekly chart is bullish as well. It is showing a little indecision up here, but again, anything above 151.71 maintains the weekly higher lows. QQQ, also a lower wick. It was definitely the tech sector that was the weakest today. The financial sector helped hold the SPY bulls up a bit, and we're looking at, again, same thing, 4-hour time frame. Can the bulls form a little higher low and a higher high on a bounce attempt, or does the 4-hour chart give us the lower high and lower low, indicating that further daily consolidation is coming? Weekly time frame for QQQ is pulling back after filling the gap and pulling back a bit shy of the all-time high. Psychology of the pattern is a potential cup and handle, so we'll have to be keeping an eye on it, although the bulls ideally would have liked to have gotten a little bit closer towards that all-time high. It is definitely still favoring the bulls on these weekly time frames. VIX on the daily chart, so highlighted in the video last night, time to be looking for the VIX bulls and the TVIX bulls to be looking for short-term upside, as we knew SPY was due for consolidation. Again, that 4-hour RSI level, the bearish reversal candlestick on Friday's trading, just the slowdown of the bulls that we saw, and the bulls in VIX reacting well to the pullback we saw in the S&P 500 today. So the bulls trying for more follow-through, again, same thing. The bulls have to form a higher low and a higher high on the 4-hour time frame, exactly the opposite of what we're looking for the bulls to maintain strength in the markets in order for the volatility bulls to see some follow through. So that's where we stand as we head into tomorrow. No red flags at this point. I'm keeping an eye out for them, but I don't see them yet. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow.